Yellowstone Supervolcano Eruption fears. 73 earthquakes hit the supervolcano in a record-breaking month. Sebastian Ketley of Express UK reports. This is what Michael Poland, the geologist in charge of Yellowstone Supervolcano, has disclosed to us in the monthly report. Yellowstone Supervolcano was rocked by 73 terrifying earthquakes and smashed records for the number of geyser blasts last month. We're talking about especially Steamboat Geyser, that's up to erupting instead of every week. Now it's about every 3 days. And again, unfortunately, the temperature monitor at Steamboat Geyser is not working again. It worked for about 7 days when they put it online on May 17th, and it went offline on May 26th. Unfortunately, has not been replaced since then. So the number of earthquakes and number of geyser blasts last month that just blasted all records and prompted some to fear a volcanic Yellowstone eruption could be brewing. Yellowstone Volcano surrounding the national park witnessed a period of intense activity in June of this year. In its monthly Yellowstone Volcano update, U.S. Geological Survey informed of record-breaking eruptions, hydrothermal blasts, and earthquakes. Last month alone, June that is, the world-famous Steamboat Geyser erupted 7 times, bringing the total number of blasts so far this year up to 25. And in the 30-day month of June, seismograph stations across Yellowstone, the park that is, recorded a shattering number of 73 earthquakes, some of which struck in swarms. Now, these were the ones that have been reported. A lot more have been recorded, of course. Now, the incredible month of seismic activity at Yellowstone prompted many to express their Yellowstone concerns on social media. Twitter user Lee Golden said, "Meanwhile, the hashtag Steamboat Geyser is at 25 eruptions at Yellowstone. If these eruptions continue, it could smash last year's record, which would not be a good thing," he said. And then Steve McAllister said on Twitter, "Yellowstone is really a volcano that has had a major eruption about every 600,000 years. The last time it erupted, 600,000 years, gulp." And user Nerdy Captain Kirk said, "I wonder if half of the world's paying attention to the news. Do you know if Yellowstone blows, we're all dead, right? So be kind to people, love one another. You never know, tomorrow could be our last day." And yet, despite these worrying messages of doom circulating social media, U.S. Geological Survey and Yellowstone Volcano Observatory YVO branch is certain that the supervolcano is not showing signs of unusual activity. According to USGS, all seismic and earthquake activity, including the 73 tremors, remain at background levels. The supervolcano park is struck anywhere between 1,000 and 3,000 quakes a year. None of them are a sign of a pending eruption. What is unusual, however, is the number of times Yellowstone Steamboat Geyser has erupted in June. The USGS said in June 2019, Steamboat Geyser smashed more records. During this month, 7 water eruptions occurred on the dates June 1st, 7th, 12th, 15, 19, 23, and 28, bringing the total number of eruptions for the year to 25. At this rate, the annual record for eruptions, 32, set last year, will fall this summer. June also saw the shortest interval between eruptions that has ever been recorded, slightly over 3 days. Steamboat in Yellowstone's Norris Geyser Basin is the world's tallest currently active geyser. We know that Yellowstone supervolcano has over 60% of the world's geysers, and it has over 10,000 hydrothermal areas. Not all of them, of course, have been explored yet. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.